Hi everyone, welcome to OhmAzing Living. Today we're going to learn how to get into a plank pose, the proper positioning and what to do when you're in plank pose. So let me start out with getting ourselves into a tabletop position. And the reason that I'm doing this is I want you to line yourself up correctly to start with. So we're going to be spreading our fingers out very wide. We're going to take that thumb, we're going to bring it in a little closer to our index finger. And the reason for that is so that we can get our knuckles flat onto the ground without leaning on the outsides of our wrists. This will protect our outer wrists. We're also going to line ourselves up right now with our knees directly below our hips. But for your arms can either be directly below your shoulders, or you can actually have them out just slightly so that there's a little bit of an angle here in the crease between your hand and your wrist to help you get stable. Generally, your arms are right below your right in line with your shoulders, so not out too far and not in towards the center. Depending on how broad-shouldered you are, you may want your hands out just slightly to the side. So maybe a little farther out from your shoulder. And when I say that, I don't mean way out like this. We just want to either keep it in line with the rest of our body or maybe an inch or so off to either side to help provide that stability. And when you're ready, we're going to tuck our toes. And we're going to slowly push back to plank, extending our legs all the way out. You want a nice flat back, pushing through your hands. Bring that thumb in close to your index finger. Push through your hands. And you want to push back through your heels. Engage your abs here. Engage your glutes. Engage everything in that torso, the torso part of your body. Push through your hands like you're trying to hollow out your armpits. Be cognizant of not bowing your arms out, hyperextending out, or hyperextending in so that you're almost dropping your belly. Pushing back through your feet. Don't forget to breathe, looking down at the mat. Crown of your head is facing forward. And then on your next exhale, you can drop your knees down, take a breath here, and go ahead and take a second to recover. And then we'll try that one more time. We'll get ourselves lined up and then we'll go into a plank pose. You can also go back into a downward facing dog afterwards, and you can start from a downward facing dog. So let's try that next. We'll go into downward facing dog and then bring ourselves out into a plank and see how that works for alignment. You may have to adjust yourself a little bit. So take one final breath in and out and exhale it out. Get your hands ready, so open those palms up nice and wide. Get that index or that thumb and bring it in about a third of the way closer to the index finger. Plant your hands down onto the floor. Come into a tabletop position. And again, decide how your arms need to be. If you need to have your arms out just a little bit wider than your shoulders, or maybe a little bit forward, whatever you want. Again, this is going to be, we're talking an inch, maybe 2 inches. We're not talking a wide berth here. When you're ready, tuck your toes, push yourself up into downward facing dog. Get a nice, good elongation in your downward facing dog. If you want to pedal it out a little bit to stretch, go right ahead. And then when you're ready, bring yourself forward into a plank pose and hold. See how that feels in your body. Push through your hands. Engage your abs, engage your glutes, and hold. Breathing in and out. Crown of your head's facing forward. And when you think you've had enough, push yourself back into downward facing dog. Take a recovery breath here. And breathe. On your next exhale, go ahead and release your knees back down to the floor. You can come to sit in hero's pose on your knees, or if you'd rather sit in Sukhasana easy seat, please feel free to do that as well. I hope this video was helpful for you. And would love to hear your comments. So please drop me a comment below, like and subscribe, or let me know what it is that would be helpful for you to learn next. I'd love to be able to provide that for you. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.